Hey guys, I'm going to try to do a quick little update video on this little turret that I've got. Some of you follow me, some of you don't. The ones that do follow me may have noticed I've pretty much been to the range basically every day over the last 2 weeks, trying to run this gun through its paces, trying to see if I can get it to really, mess up or anything. Hadn't had much luck doing that, other than when I got it so hot that it literally cooked the oil out and just started not running full stroke just because it was hot and it was dry and it was dirty. Still hasn't been cleaned. Not going to clean it. Just add oil. Like I said, I think within the last five trips to the range, this has had 1,650 rounds put through it over the last week. Like I said, trudging along, added some gun butter back to the gun, went right back to working like it didn't give a shit beforehand. Pros and cons about this gun, dude. Sub $1,000. I'm into mine for less than $650. My buddy Matt at Bones Defense hooked me up. If you can get anything from Bones Defense, tell him Elmer sent you. If you can't, whatever. He helps me, I help him. You got to help the homies. But like I said, a Tisas hicap, the Gen 2 hicap, pros and cons. Price is pro, con is 2011. So you're going to have 2011 problems. Some magazines locked us back before the last round. Mostly, I believe it's my 17-round Duramags that do it. Haven't paid enough attention to any of the other magazines to see if they do it. I've got Nighthawk mags, Czech mags, Atlas mag, you fucking name it. I've got a 2011 mag for it. Like I said, pros and cons. It comes from the factory K footprint. You either like it or you don't. I don't care. I went with the larger EPS carry, even though the smaller one fits, within the confines. I really do enjoy this cut, and this is where I like my serrations to be, or in the front. These are front serrations. These are forward serrations. They're in the correct location. You wrap your finger over, you bring it back, you let it go, and your hand goes right back where it needs to go. That's basically it. I can go on to a rant about how the 2011 market is stupid, and the 2011s are overpriced. And but that's a 10-minute video in and of itself. Trust me, I know. This is the second time videoing this. But is there anything that I would change on this gun, or that it needs? Nothing. That isn't personality based or personalization based. I have big hands, short fingers. I wish the trigger shoe was shorter, and I do not really care for this smooth mag release and how stiff it is. Whatever. That release is eventually going to get easier and easier over time, but then also at the same time, I've had guns that have had looser mag catch springs that have dropped mags under recoil. So pros and cons. This gun's been 100% reliable, other than the fact that I ran it dry and it was still picking up rounds and shooting, but it was just like shoot, and it's pretty nice to see a gun under the 2011 underneath the $900 mark that actually runs. Yeah. There's not much more to say than that, other than the fact that the gun works, the gun runs. Aesthetically, you didn't see me much post it while I still had it irons. I did enjoy the way the gun looked better. It looked like an old school STI/Delta gun with it just had the irons. But I guess my eyes have gotten worse over the years, and it's then got to the point where I can't focus on multiple things as well as I could. No one really can. If you ever spend the money on a Travis Haley course, you will waste 8 hours on audio and ocular exclusions and phenomenon So you can go waste your money and learn all that shit, but dots are significantly easier as you start to lose the ability to see. Toss a 6 MOA dot on it, green dot, and it was practically what I was missing to shoot this gun. I've not done anything to it. It's factory minus the hollow sun. There's not much really more to say. Gun works. I've tried to beat the hell out of it. I am probably going to run another 1,000 rounds through it over the next week. I'm probably going to try to get 5,000 rounds by the end of the year through this that I know of. I don't keep count on the round counts exactly, but that's going to be my goal. But yet again, for the price point, for my experience, I've had great experience with my Tisas products. I get mine from a gun store, just like everybody else does. I may have lucked up and got guns that were made on Tuesdays through Thursdays, and some other people on the internet maybe got theirs from a Monday or a Friday batch. But this gun has worked for me out of the box, and I have enjoyed this. Aesthetically, it's pleasing. I like what they did with the frame. The grip module is good enough for texture. It's fantastic for carry. It's got enough bite on it. You can hang on to it. This is what I would call good, acceptable. When it comes to, if you had to pick a feature set, it would be this. What would I like for them to change? I'd like to see this gun in 45. I'd like to see it in 10. I'd like to see it in 9x23 Winchester. I'd like to see it in 9x25 Dillon, 40 Super, all the badass cartridges. But the only way in order to do that is for you to ask for it and buy guns. They're probably one of very few companies that actually do, that have done product improvement. The Tisas products today versus where they were 5 years ago are significantly better, and they listen to customers, and they're only going to get better. Like I said, this is a feature set that is hard to beat for the money, and you're just not going to find it. I don't think you'll find it at 2 times the price and be happy with it. And you might be able to find it at 3 times the price, but I don't think you'll be as happy with it. These guns do punch well above their weight class, and it's a shame because I've seen guns go for 5 digits that have worse slide to frame fit than this and have bigger gaps at the rear and are completely fucking ugly that go for 10K plus. But I was trying to keep this short, so I'm going to cut it there before I start going on to another rant.